Hi, my name is Joe Hoyle, and I'm on the accounting faculty here at the Robbins School of Business here at the University of Richmond. I am a co-author of the financial accounting textbook that you might have used in Accounting 201. And if you happen to major in accounting, I'm the co-author of the advanced accounting book that you might use in the future. I want to talk to you about choosing a major at college. This is one of the most important decisions that you ever make in your college days. Everyone here at the University of Richmond, everyone wants you to pick the major that's best for you. I want to talk to you a little bit about why accounting might be the major that you should choose. That's not to say that you should choose it, but that you should consider it. It's a wonderful major. We have a great department, and we have usually 50 or 60 students per year who decide to major in accounting. The question is, should you be one of those 50 or 60 students? And what I always tell my students when they come to me and say, well, I'm thinking about majoring in accounting, it's usually during Accounting 201, sometimes during Accounting 202, I always tell them this: if I was going to major in accounting or anything else, I would want to have two things. One is I would want to have a sufficient amount of interest. And secondly, I would want to have a knack for it. I would want to be good enough at it. No matter how much you're interested, if you don't have a knack for it, it's not a great major in college. So do you have a significant interest in accounting? If you're in Accounting 201 or 202, is that something you find interesting? Do you look forward to class discussions? Do you look forward to working the problems? Do you look forward to reading the textbook? If you find those things to be dreadful boring, then accounting is probably not for you. On the other hand, if you really enjoy thinking about how to report certain things like contingent liabilities or bad debt expense, or how they can be reported to help people understand what is going on in a company, then yeah, you probably have enough interest to be a good accounting major. The second thing is, though, you need to have the knack for it. Some people simply see accounting easier than other people do. If you have the knack for it and you have the interest, then it would be a good major. It would at least be something I would consider. Now, how do you determine if you have the knack? Well, what I always tell my students is this: if you take Accounting 201 and you make it A here at the University of Richmond, or a B, then you have the knack. You can do it. You can go through the program and you can do fine. You have the interest and you have the knack. If you can't make a B in Accounting 201, then I'm not totally sure it's the thing for you. I'm not sure that you have quite the knack for it. Now, I will tell you, I do have occasionally students who make C's in Accounting 201 who turn out to be fabulous accounting majors. Somehow the maturity process kicks in after they get out of Accounting 201. But that is the exception to the rule. So when you're looking to decide whether accounting might be for you, the first thing to ask yourself, do I find this interesting? And the second thing to ask yourself is, do I have the knack? Can I be good enough at this to make it a good career? Now, obviously, if you major in accounting, that doesn't mean you're going to be an accountant for the rest of your life. It's just the opening direction for you. Many people go into accounting and then move into all kinds of other things. But clearly, whatever major you pick, poetry, history, or accounting, is going to tell you something about how your career is going to start. So think about it. Think about it carefully, because indeed, it is an important decision. And we all want you to make the decision that's right for you.
Hi, I'm Laura Suchland, and I'm graduating from the University of Richmond in May 2021 with an accounting degree and a leadership studies degree. After graduation, I'll be moving to Washington, D.C. to begin working as a federal audit associate with KPMG. Coming into Richmond, accounting was on my radar as something I might want to major in, but it wasn't until I took my introductory class with Professor Hoyle that I declared that major. I was really excited both to be able to study something more technical like accounting and something as open-ended as leadership studies. What I've really appreciated from the accounting department was the emphasis on looking further than the textbook. The professors encourage you to use your accounting degree as a lens into the larger corporate world rather than the stereotypical number crunching emphasis. I've also really appreciated how much access and information they give you in regard to networking and upcoming opportunities. Being an accounting student at Richmond is more than just success in the classroom. It's about preparing you for success for what comes next.
Hi everyone, my name is Mary Biaswam. I'm a senior manager in EY's tax practice in Richmond. I'm a proud Spider. I graduated from the university in 2005 with a 5-year professional accounting degree, a finance concentration, and a math minor, and happy to share my career journey with you. I started out of college with another Big Four. I was there for about 9 years, and I transferred to EY as a senior manager, and I've been here going on 6 years. And why did I make this career choice, other than for the fact that death and taxes are the two sure things? So if you're not a doctor, the next best thing is being a tax accountant, right? I will say 3 main reasons. Number one is knowledge, right? I'm very proud of the breadth of knowledge that I acquire and how applicable it is to everyday life, especially in times like right now where you have stimulus packages, tax reform, CARES Act. Friends have questions, friends and family, and being able to help them with their tax questions, with their tax returns is just something that is very rewarding. Number two is variety, right? As a tax consultant working in the Big Four, you just get to work on a variety of projects throughout the year, different teams, and every month is different, every year is different. And as I like to say, if you don't like the project that you're on or the people you're working with, just hang on, it will be over soon, right? You're not stuck in the same job and with the same boss year over year. So it's just very refreshing and very dynamic. The third reason is flexibility. I will say, I remember those college days. I'm a night owl. I'm not a morning person, still haven't graduated to be one after 15 years. And so if they had to rely on me to open the bank at 8 o'clock every morning, it would be very hard. So I like to say that my job starts from whenever I get there until the job is done. I have established a reputation over the years of somebody who's very trustworthy, who gets the job done. And so I have a lot of flexibility in terms of how I manage my time. Even before the pandemic, we were able to work from home whenever needed. And I will say in 15 years, whenever I needed to take time off for a vacation, for a family function, for medical reasons, to be there for other folks, for bereavement, I have never heard no, just because they know that they can trust me to go and handle work if something comes up. And I call it work-life integration. Some people don't like having their work emails on their phone. I think it's great because it gives me the flexibility to be where I need to be. And I'd rather be at the beach and work for a couple hours or address some work issues because somebody calls my cell phone than somebody telling me, no, you can't go to the beach because of this project. And it's worked out well for me. It's worked out well for my lifestyle. And I'm hoping that you will find what works for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your professors for my contact information. I will be happy to talk to you further about it. Best of luck.
Hello, I'm Ivan Feldman, and I'm an accounting instructor here at the University of Richmond, and I teach Accounting 201. While you are taking Accounting 201, you will be faced with a decision. That decision is, what accounting class do you take next? Do you take Accounting 202, Managerial Accounting, or do you take Accounting 301, Intermediate Accounting? Here's how you make that decision. If you have a moderate to strong interest of majoring or concentrating in accounting, you take Accounting 301. If you have a low or no interest of majoring or concentrating in accounting, you take Accounting 202. The important thing to remember here is that even though you've made that decision is not final. You still have the opportunity to change your mind. So let's say you took Accounting 301 because you had a moderate to strong interest in accounting. And after taking Accounting 301, you decide you no longer want to pursue accounting. You would then take Accounting 202. Let's say you took Accounting 202 because you had low or no interest of majoring or concentrating in accounting. And after taking Accounting 202, you decide that you do want to major or concentrate in accounting. Then you would take Accounting 301. So to reiterate, If you have a moderate to strong interest of majoring or concentrating in accounting, you take Accounting 301. If you have a low or no interest of majoring or concentrating in accounting, you take Accounting 202. And the important thing to remember is that you still have the opportunity to change your mind even after you've made this decision. I hope this helps you make that decision.
Hello, my name is Abby Sadler, and I'm Assistant Professor of Accounting here at the University of Richmond. I wanted to talk to you all about externships and internships and how to secure these opportunities. Have you all ever had a job shadowing experience? I know that in high school, I thought I wanted to be a physical therapist, so I decided to job shadow a physical therapist, and I quickly learned that was not the job for me. Accounting firm externships function similarly to a job shadow experience. Students usually participate in these 2 to 3 day externships the summer after their sophomore year. These externships give students the opportunity to get a feel for the culture of the different accounting firms, as well as to understand the kind of work that these firms do. Students have the opportunity to contemplate whether this is the type of work that they can see themselves doing upon graduation. However, unlike a job shadowing experience, this is also an opportunity for the accounting firms to view you as a potential future employee. So it's important to make a good impression. Some students choose not to participate in an externship, and other students choose to participate in multiple externships in a single summer. It's really up to you to decide whether you think an externship is a valuable use of your time. One good thing about externships is that they may lead to opportunities for an internship later on. An internship is typically a 6 to 8 week experience, and a lot of our students here at the University of Richmond participate in these internships the summer after their junior year. These internships are paid. During an internship, students are able to work on real projects that the accounting firms have going on. This gives students a really good idea and feel for the work that these accounting firms do on a day-to-day basis. Another bonus of completing an internship is that you can enroll in the Accounting 329 class and receive a full unit towards your degree for completing your internship. So, how do you learn about these externship and internship opportunities? Well, accounting firms are constantly interacting with students from the University of Richmond, and a great way to learn about how to connect with these firms is through career services. So make sure to check your emails from career services so that you don't miss an application deadline or an opportunity to connect. Another thing to note is if you're not from an area that typically recruits at the University of Richmond, but you know that you'd like to work in an office in your hometown or in a different city, you can reach out directly to the accounting firms without going through career services. I want to answer the question about whether you can be an accounting major and study abroad. We encourage all of our students to study abroad if at all possible. Many of our accounting majors, over half, study abroad and have wonderful experiences. There are a couple of things to keep in mind if you're planning to be an accounting major and also want to study abroad. First of all, many of our students take more than the required 35 units to graduate. A lot of our students choose to take 43 units in order to be CPA eligible upon graduation. That means that studying abroad takes careful planning. The sooner you can take the Accounting 201 class, the better. Students that take this class during their freshman year may have an easier time planning for a semester abroad. Another thing you'll want to keep in mind is to take classes that count towards your degree requirements during your study abroad semester. In other words, don't take blow-off classes during your semester abroad. If you feel like you can't fit in a full semester of study abroad, we do offer a class, Accounting 329, Global Accounting Perspectives. Students that are taking this class travel to London together.
Hi, I'm Maggie Cashin. I'm a senior here at Richmond, graduating this May. I am majoring in accounting and concentrating in international business. Interestingly, that is not the way I started at Richmond as a freshman. I originally planned on majoring in German and Spanish with a music minor, so definitely switched gears. And I could do that because what's really cool about Richmond is that the school actually really allows and encourages students to take classes in different schools and try different subjects. And so that's what I did. And I tried an accounting class. and I loved accounting. I really like numbers, and I liked the way accounting applied numbers. And so I took another accounting class, and I ultimately decided to major in accounting because I saw the way that accounting somewhat uniquely provides both certainty and flexibility. Certainty in that it is a profession that does require a lot of professional judgment and critical thinking, but the decisions are rooted and guided by fixed concrete rules and principles. But it's also a profession that provides a lot of flexibility as well. Accounting is both relevant and necessary across a lot of different services and subjects and industries. And this was really important to me because while I love accounting, it's not the only thing that interests me. But my skill set in accounting complements other interests. And so I know that as I graduate this spring, there will be a lot of opportunities and ways that I can use my interest and skill set in accounting to navigate and forge my career path in the future.
Hello, Spiders. My name is Tracy Kugel, and I'm a CPA, and I'm a nonprofit specialist. I got into nonprofit accounting about 20 years ago, and I've worked at several Richmond nonprofits, including some that are floating behind me. Some of those I've just been a volunteer. The reason I got into nonprofit accounting was somewhat accidental, but after working on a couple of nonprofit clients, I realized this is what I want to do. These organizations really, truly shape the world that we live in, and they need our support, they need our help, they need our technical skills. One of the reasons that I've really enjoyed this career in the nonprofit field is that while you may not get the most lucrative job, the benefits far outweigh, are more valuable than what a paycheck might be. You know, when you go to work, and even on those hard weeks, you're really doing something that impacts your community, whether it is bringing vibrancy through the arts or bringing food sustainability through your community gardens. I go into work every day and I know that what I'm doing matters, and it's making the world a better place every single day, every single thing that we do. And I work with people who are passionate about the mission and passionate about improving whatever it is that we're trying to solve. Whatever this nonprofit is trying to solve, you're helping with that, and you're helping to make it happen. It's such a rewarding career field, and I love it.
The 150-hour requirement in accounting refers to the fact that in order to become a licensed CPA, certified public accountant, in most states you need 150 credit hours of university coursework. Richmond uses the unit system. We don't keep track of coursework by credit hours. So 150 credit hours is roughly equivalent to 43 units that you'd be used to at Richmond. So while you need 35 units to graduate from Richmond, accounting students, in order to take the CPA exam, become a licensed CPA, would need 150 credit hours or 43 units. So those extra roughly 8 units, in order to get that, there's lots of different ways students do this because the extra 8 units don't necessarily need to be in accounting focused courses. So some of the ways students achieve this, they can use AP credits that they had coming into Richmond. Even those that might not have transferred for Richmond, those can still count towards the 150-hour requirement. Our students will also take courses at other schools while they're at Richmond. So maybe online courses, courses over the summer, over winter break, maybe even a school that's local to their hometown. Any of those courses, anything that you get a transcript showing evidence of coursework, that can apply for the 150-hour requirement. Other options are to increase your course load at Richmond. So each semester, maybe take an extra unit of courses to try to help you meet that 150 credit hour mark. And additionally, if it's just too much to fit all that in during your 4 years at Richmond, some students will choose to spend an additional year, so a 5th year after Richmond graduation, going to get a master's in accounting. So a master's degree, which can be great for getting to take more courses in accounting and having that time to meet the 150 credit hour requirement. So it's very possible to meet the 150 credit hour requirement. We do recommend that because you get licensed in a specific state as a CPA, each state can have slightly different requirements for the coursework. And so we recommend that students go and check those requirements for their particular state and try to start planning as early as they can for how they want to reach that 150 credit hour requirement. It seems overwhelming, but with some planning and talking to your advisor, talking to other accounting students, it's very possible to meet that 150 credit hour requirement.
Hi, my name is Jason Hatchert. I'm the Director of Reporting and Internal Controls at Dominion Energy. I graduated from U of R in 2002 and began my career in the audit practice at Deloitte. Although I am an accountant, I do not prepare journal entries, perform account reconciliations, or work on income tax returns. My job is to help prepare the company's SEC filings, which really involves preparing timely, reliable, and accurate information in accordance with the SEC rules and regulations. And related to that, to design internal controls to where we are properly able to gather and process that information in a reliable manner. This information is important to Dominion Energy. That is really the backbone that allows Dominion to access the capital markets, which is what enables it to do the real job, which is to deliver safe and reliable electricity and natural gas to more than 7 million customers in 16 states. This job really involves being able to dig in and analyze the rules and regulations from an accounting perspective and also the legal requirements of the SEC, but really to connect with individuals to make sure that I'm able to understand how to process that. So it is working with our investor relations group, our finance departments, human resources, treasury, and others to understand the needs of those that are analysts and investors that may be looking at our results and understand what they're looking for. At the same time, being able to compare those to really what the rules are and to make sure that we're in compliance. It involves working with our accounting groups and working with our external auditors to make sure we really understand the transactions and can decipher complex situations and be able to simplify them into phrases and statements that readers can understand. It's a very interesting job, provides access to new and challenging information all the time, and really something that I feel like my U of R education helped prepare me for, to be able to be comfortable connecting with individuals on different levels, how to be able to ask the tough and challenging questions, and really be able how to decipher complex transactions and ensure that we're in compliance with ever-changing rules and regulations.
I get to address the question about careers in accounting, and there are many, many career opportunities in accounting for both accounting majors and those who are getting a concentration in accounting. Accounting was called one time by the AICPA the one degree with 360 degrees of possibility. And I do think that's the case, that there are at least 360 degrees of possibility with an accounting major or with an accounting concentration. If you do the major, there's a good chance you'll end up in public accounting, which requires, in order to be a CPA, 150 credit hours of work. Fortunately, at the University of Richmond, you will graduate with close to that just as a result of the unit system. But if you do have an accounting major and you go into public accounting, you'll have a choice of working in either tax. You may have an affinity for tax and find that's where you want to work, or financial audit, which is the traditional path. Or there's also advisory services, and there are many different kinds of advisory services available. I happen to teach a course at the University of Richmond in cybersecurity, and I happen to know that one of the big 4 public accounting firms actually employs over 2,000 people just in cybersecurity. You can also attest to a company's sustainability if environment's one of your big passions. So there are many, many opportunities in public accounting. You can also go to work in private accounting, and that's whether you get the accounting major or a concentration. If you decide to go into private accounting, there are many, many companies that will hire you. I happen to start my own career at General Electric going through their financial management program, and that's a great path and option for you. Those kinds of companies, large companies and small companies, many, many want someone with an accounting background. You can also go work for the government. You can work in the state government, local municipal government, or federal government. The CIA and the FBI are always eager to hire accountants because they like them. They can follow the money. If you're getting a concentration, you might want to add another concentration to it. Data analytics. I strongly advise students to study data analytics at this point. Putting that together with accounting is a great, powerful combination. Or you might think about accounting and finance, or whatever your passion is, put it together with accounting. Those are some of the career options available to you. But as I said, one degree with 360 degrees of possibility. So you can pretty much name your own ticket. And by the way, accounting, the accounting department at the University of Richmond has great relationships with the profession. We have wonderful people in career services who are willing to help you out and figure out your career path. Talk to Keith Webb, talk to any one of the accounting faculty, and best of luck to you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Fagan and I am a senior graduating from Richmond in May of 2021. I'm an accounting major and computer science minor. Following graduation, I will be participating in the KPMG MATA program, where I'll be getting my master's in accounting and data analytics from Villanova University prior to starting as a full-time audit associate in the fall of 2022. I plan on hopefully passing the CPA exam this upcoming summer prior to starting graduate school. I decided to pursue a degree in accounting after taking Foundations of Financial Accounting my freshman year. It was the first class I had taken in college where everything clicked and I instantly felt connected to what I was learning. A common phrase you'll hear in the accounting department is that accounting is a language of business, and that could not be more true. Part of the reason I was drawn to accounting is how integrated and important it is in every other area of business, so it can be used in almost any career. Being an accounting major has provided me with so many different opportunities and has connected me with some amazing professors and alumni that I know will always support me in my career journey. Finding a major that you get excited about and genuinely enjoy is what college is all about. And if you want to enter a field that is evolving and opens the door to endless career opportunities, accounting is for you.
Hi, I'm Professor Ashley Austin. I wanted to talk about some of the great elective courses that accounting students should consider taking. Directly within the accounting department, we offer some great options. First of all, students can take our half-unit VITA courses. VITA stands for Voluntary Income Tax Assistance Program. And with those courses, students get lots of training on tax. They don't need a previous tax course. And then they get the opportunity to help real people in the Richmond community with their taxes. So it's a great opportunity for hands-on learning and a way to help others. The department also offers courses like accounting research and advanced business law that help accounting students meet the CPA requirements and succeed in their careers. Finally, outside of the accounting department, we highly recommend that students take courses related to data and technology, as these skills are in high demand in accounting. So some of the great options include adding the business analytics concentration, if possible, or at least taking some of those courses if you can't add the whole concentration. We also recommend any other data courses or technology related courses on campus, like cybersecurity for business would be a great option.
Hi, I'm Keith Webb, Associate Director in the Office of Career Services, and I'm here to answer the question, when should you contact Career Services? Well, the honest answer is, pause this video right now and call me. But seriously, as first and second year students, now is a great time to connect with us. I encourage you to utilize our Spider Connect system to schedule an appointment and learn about all of the wonderful resources and career management tools that we have available. Get tips on networking, composing your resume, tips regarding interviewing, and so much more. Visit our website, careerservices.richmond.edu, or you can email me at kwebb, KWEBB2 @richmond.edu. I look forward to hearing from you soon, and thank you for your time.